everybody, this is Linskins, and welcome to another speed building video in The Sims 4. Today we're building an Italian restaurant. This is inspired by a mom and pop restaurant down the street from me called La Familia, and that's actually what I named it, just because I just think that's a great name for a really, cute little Italian restaurant. So, my idea for this was to have the owners be, kind of elderly and have had this restaurant in their family for quite some time. So here we are trying to figure out the exterior. I wanted this to originally be an outdoor restaurant with a lot of outdoor seating, but I decided in the end to have a combination of outdoor and indoor seating. And I think it turns out really cute. It looks like it's just been renovated over the years and kind of tweaked here and there, and there's a little man-made pond around surrounding the build, so that's pretty fun. I wish you could actually stock these ponds with fish, I kind of had the idea maybe they go fishing in the morning before they open the restaurant, and they have fresh food. I don't know, and I thought about putting a garden out back, but I totally forgot it. So you could always add that into your own game. This isn't in the gallery under my origin ID, which is the exact same as my Twitter, which is linskins_, and that'll be in the link down below. And we were just trying to figure out this porch area. Thought about leaving it like that, but then I put these friezes on there and I was like, wait a second, I could make this into a lattice, which is I think what I did with my Tex-Mex restaurant, or the Thirsty Cactus build. And this is only my second one from Dine Out. So I haven't actually gone in and played, and I think I really want to do a let's play around this, maybe a legacy challenge, but I don't know. I kind of want to start out with having the grandparents and then the children, and then once the elderly Sims pass away, it'll kind of be about the the children taking over the restaurant and that sort of thing. So let me know what you think. If you think that would be a good idea, just let me know. Also, I really love the store, and I end up putting in the bigger version of that one, this kind of whimsical looking one. I thought it kind of blended in perfectly with the Tuscan feel, or at least that's what I was trying to go for. I don't know if it comes across or not. So it's kind of like a pish-posh restaurant. I think that's what you call it. And, while I was building this, I was hanging out with, my husband and his friend, our friend. So it was a lot of fun. They had me cackling, or laughing the whole time. So I really enjoyed doing this. I enjoyed having people to talk to. That was nice. Originally I go with these lights. I just thought they looked really whimsical, but I didn't like the light that they set off. So it kind of made it it was really harsh lighting. So I ended up changing that. And I'm just trying to figure out where to put the bathroom. It's a really weird setup, but I think it works for allowing privacy and that sort of thing, and it doesn't obstruct the other tables. When you go into the bathroom, you don't hear flushing and that sort of thing. I mean, I don't know. I'm not actually in that restaurant, but I'm just assuming. I tried to make it as private as I could, so that was my goal for that. And I really actually kind of like this bathroom, or half bath. And since the build was kind of small, I didn't really figure I needed a whole lot of stalls or anything like that. I just went with one. And then I tried to put in an open window with shutters, but it just wouldn't let me put it in, so we don't. And the kitchen is exposed in this build, and I kind of like it like that. It makes it feel like a little local diner, sort of, but I don't know. I just really liked it. I like having things kind of exposed from time to time when it's appropriate. So maybe, I don't know, maybe they have a lunch menu and a dinner menu. So like the lunch menu is a little bit more casual. You can come in and actually get it to go. But then in the evening, you know, you can have like a nice date or just whatever you want for your Sims. Still trying to figure it out because I know in small builds, like, I always have good ideas, but it takes me a while to figure out what I'm doing with the orientation and everything. And I thought that painting was perfect because of the sunflowers. It just kind of went with it, made it kind of feel warm and rich in there. And that trash can is actually pretty cute. I kind of want one like that because our trash can is ugly. And I just think it would look really neat in there. So yeah, we're just keep adding things, and I actually try to really make it separate from the dining area, but kind of still immersed within the build. So it's not totally obstructing your time with your friends if you're eating or something. But I don't know. I really like it in the end. I like how it turns out. I don't remember what we were talking about, but I was so like appalled. Their conversation was hilarious and disgusting, and I don't remember what they were talking about, but I was just like, what in the world is happening? Which doesn't surprise me. Yeah, so here we are putting some tables and chairs. I wanted to have like more family seating, but I just couldn't fit it in, and I kind of liked having the smaller tables. And you can fit like 4 chairs or 3 chairs in. I was gonna put a booth, but it was just too big. So I ended up putting just tables and chairs, and then outside I put family seating so you can fit your other Sims in there. And I put this wine painting up. Which, I mean, I really like it, but I kind of wish it looked a little bit more traditional. I kind of wish I had gone back and picked another painting, but oh well. It is what it is. And there's a little wine bar outside, which I'm really excited about. And I'm actually working on another build where there's gonna be like a wine cellar inside, so keep a lookout for that. That is like really exciting. I'm really excited to show you guys what that is. So yeah, and I went for this like little sign on the side. Not that one, but there's another one I choose, and it just worked out really well. Oh, and that graffiti was a suggestion by my friend, and I think it worked out really well. Here we are putting some overgrowth on the side of the building, just to make it look like it's been there for a while. Yeah, so here we are putting in more windows. Alright, saving. Let's see here. It's lagging a little bit. I should have rendered this before I started my voiceover, but I was too impatient. I was really excited. So, yeah. Putting in some heater so your Sims can go warm themselves and that sort of thing. And here we are putting in extra seating, and this is where I decided to put in like more family seating, and I wasn't sure where to put it, but I put it on the sides of the building because I figured it would be more private, or if they wanted to have like a birthday party they could. I don't know. This is a little bit interesting. I was gonna go with the smaller ones, and I was like, nope, we're gonna do some big ones. And I like the lighting out there. It's really cute. I put those sunflowers there for like the Tuscan feel. Let's see, yeah, I'm putting in the big chairs, trying to figure out how to place those. Yeah, there we go. And yeah, more lighting. Okay, so yeah, we're almost done. I'm just trying to figure out the lighting, And then I add a bunch of rocks. I had so many rocks, and you'll see how I expand the pond. This part got pretty boring for me just because it takes so much time to go in and do all the rocks, and they all look the same, so you have to like turn them around and stuff, but it's totally worth it. It pays off in the end. I really like it, and I think it looks diverse enough where they don't look like the same rocks over and over again. I make some of them really, really big, like kind of like cliffs, I guess, or mini cliffs. And I add like a water emitter in part of it. And I actually don't make it symmetrical on either side. I enlarge some of it, and I don't know, it turns out a lot better than it looks right now. Here we are, enlarging the pond. And I think it just looks a lot better. Yeah. Let's see here. And I make like a little walking path, which your Sims cannot actually use, but I just thought it looked really cute. So that's kind of a fun thing. I don't know. This part was really long for me because I was just so excited to be done, and then I was like, I've got to do something with the landscaping. It's just, I don't want to leave it just like that, so I was like, yeah, let's just do this. But then I was like, oh no, what have I done? But it works out in the end. I'm really happy with it, and I'm excited to play this, and I hope you guys are too. I put a lot of love into this, so yeah. I was really inspired, so hopefully, you know, I don't know, you guys put it in your game if you would like. If not, that's totally fine too. But yeah, we are putting in some plant life, and I'll insert some screenshots now. And I hope you guys have a lovely week. And I hope you guys stay inspired. And remember to be safe this 4th of July, which this video will be published a little bit after, but if you're putting off fireworks, just be careful. I love you guys, and I will see you all in the next build. Thank you so much. Bye.